Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video. This one I will not really be talking about any trading card game stuff, but I will a little bit. This is like an update video for the channel. I haven't made one of these in probably like over a year, and a bunch of things have changed, as I'm sure you've all noticed. So let's basically begin talking about that and my plans for the next year or so. So, the first thing you've noticed is, I imagine, the significant amount of new One Piece content. Yeah, the One Piece trading card game, I think, caught pretty much everyone by surprise. I genuinely don't think anyone was expecting it, and yeah, I was very excited for it, and I've been making videos for it. And those have probably been a majority, I would say, of the videos I've released over the last few months. And I plan to continue to do those videos. The game is super fun. Yeah, so expect One Piece videos to continue. As you've probably also noticed that my upload schedule has fairly consistently now been every 3 to 4 days. I'd like to produce a few more videos. The issue is, as of the summer, I've been traveling like the entire time, so that's obviously a little bit difficult. You know, it's not always possible to just sit down and record a video, and also, you know, to some degree, a lack of a lack of time to make content, but a lack of like content I really wanted to make. That was kind of a big issue, like earlier on in the year as well, because I also am still in university, so I have exam seasons and stuff, which mean that I can't make as much as I want to. No, good old Zen and Czar days where I would sit down and do nothing but squat out a video every single day. But now I'm hoping to do more. And I sort of, this will segue nicely into the content I plan to produce, or rather, the games I basically plan to cover. So, firstly, I'm not dropping Gate Ruler, I'm not quitting Gate Ruler, I'm not stopping making stuff for Gate Ruler, because frankly I'm the only person who does, and that would be quite depressing. But also because the game is really fun. And I guess now's a good time to talk about that. What the hell is happening with Gate Ruler? I may make a whole video on this. I don't know how many people will really care, but essentially I can no longer recommend Gate Ruler as like any kind of main game, and I haven't really been able to for pretty much a year at this point. Like I can recommend it as a fantastic side game or a really great like casual, like if you're not super into TCGs and you just want to play one, you'll very rarely have to like come back and upgrade decks. Gate Ruler's the one. Like you know, that was always how it was pitched, and I will say a release every 6 months on average is really living up to that. It is something crazy like that. Since the game released in Japan in December 2020, we are on set 4. It is currently August 2021. 2022, and set 5 is looking like it'll probably be a September thing. So yeah. Very rare set releases. Basically mean I can very easily recommend it as like a side game because it's cheap and it's super fun. You know, when the game came out in like late 2020, the English like card game landscape was garbage, to be perfectly honest. Like I can run through, but like, you know, real quick, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a whole can of worms. If you enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Cool, I'm happy for you. I think you probably haven't played that many other card games if you seriously enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Or you only play it casually. And if you play it casually, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a great game. But like on the competitive scene, like I would legitimately question how many other card games you've played. Magic, I'm so incredibly turned off by the entire resource system that I will never touch that in more than a casual context, which is why I play Commander, which is super fun. I love 4-player Commander, it's really fun. Pokemon is, once you've played games with interaction, you can never play Pokemon, in my opinion, so yep, I can never play Pokemon again. But it is, you know, apparently it's been quite good for the last few years, like the format's been reasonable. So Pokemon's probably one of the rare ones, but then, you know, it hasn't been garbage. Vanguard is, I mean, an unadulterated shit show, and the community is currently going through the ban over triggers phase again, as they do on a 6-monthly cycle where they go from they go from over triggers are fine, what are you complaining about, that's just the game, there's always a bit of luck, to wow, this format is so fun, I'm really excited for this tournament season, to over trigger ruins every single game in tournament season, ban over triggers, this is horrible, to Bushiroad does nothing, oh my god, I hate this game, I'm gonna quit. Like, why can't they just ban over triggers? To actually, over triggers aren't that bad, you know, like they're just pot and you know, it's so on, it repeats. So they're currently in the ban over triggers phase, so we'll see what happens with that. Maybe Bushiroad will actually listen, and the game will be worth playing, but until then, it absolutely will not be. I'm also haven't been a fan of other gameplay design decisions and like general sort of stuff. That way, it's fine. Like the game is fun enough. It's just like I would never touch it in a competitive context because I mean Busherid barely puts on any tournaments to begin with, and then having that entire experience ruined by one card, no thank you. Weiss, I have been playing. I have been playing a bunch of Weiss. Well, not a bunch. I've been playing some Weiss. I went to Budapest for the BSF tournament. Ended up coming top 8 in that. Which was good. That was fun, considering we were essentially a two-man team. So, can't complain for the first Weiss tournament and, like, the majority of Weiss games I've ever played essentially being during that tournament. So, that was cool. I think that brings me to 19 top 8s. So there's my subtle flex. We're going for the 20 in one piece. But yeah, like, I mean, I don't think Weiss is a fantastic competitive game either. I think there's a lot of RNG there. There's certainly a lot less than Vanguard, but like I still think there's a lot of RNG. I was seeing like the best teams at the event, like at the bottom tables. So like, I mean, what does that tell you? Yeah, I feel like that's Digimon. I don't think is very good. I think the meta sucks in set 4. And I haven't followed it super closely to be fair since like set 7, so maybe it got better, but I don't know. I was watching the charts for like set 3, 4, 5, 6, and I was like, yeah, no thanks. And what else is there? Dragon Ball Super is functionally dead in the UK. Flesh and Blood has a small scene. I don't think it's particularly big, but that might be worth looking into. But yeah, essentially, that whole ramble was me just going like, I wasn't a massive fan of the TCG landscape for the last couple of years, so that's why Gate Ruler was like my #1. Like, it was, I think, by far the most fun game of the options. And, when tournaments weren't really happening because of COVID, I didn't really mind the lack of tournaments, because it was fine. No one was really running them. With the exception of like Yu-Gi-Oh! And like Digimon were the ones I saw really like doing major stuff during COVID. So that was cool. But now it's reached a point where I can travel for events again, and Gate Ruler just not doing them is something that's really, really depressing and really, really sad, considering what Force of Will, which is basically being like run by the same company in the West, is able to do for their player base. So yeah, I basically have Gate Ruler is going to be a side game for me, which I'll still make content for. I still really enjoy. I'm excited for set 5. I will be making videos on the set 5 stuff. I just truly haven't had time. But yeah, I will be, and I think as well, like, guys, on a fundamental level, I don't know if you've seen the view counts my One Piece videos are getting compared to the view counts my Gate Ruler content's getting, but like, more people care about the One Piece content, we'll say. So yeah, anyway, that is to say, that's my opinions on the TCG landscape until this point, and now One Piece is super fun. Definitely one of the best games I've played in a recent time. I really, really like how it plays. Gate Ruler is super fun. I'll still be making stuff on that. And Battle Spirits is going to be releasing in early next year. This is a game I've wanted to get into for some time, but it being Japanese only, it's just been that thing where it's just like, yeah, I mean, it's been out for so long, like it's just never going to come to English. And I don't really want to get super invested into it, not even financially, just like, emotionally or whatever, into a card game that I feel like is never going to come. Well, look at the idiot over here, this guy, and apparently everyone else, who was like, oh, it's been out for 14 years in Japan. There's no way they're going to port a game over after 14 years. Turns out they are. Yeah, Battle Spirit Sagas is going to be releasing in spring next year, so I'm going to be a very broke boy, because like in late December, One Piece is dropping. So I'm going to be like buying cases of like One Piece, buying cases of Battle Spirits, buying cases of Gate Ruler. Yeah, this is going to be a very broke uni student, but I've had a long time to save up, to be fair, since Gate Ruler barely releases sets. But yeah, so I'll be making videos on all those, and I plan to try and increase the content number of videos, which will be easier, obviously, with 3 things to cover. So yeah, I guess the TLDR there is more videos, more frequent videos, more videos on One Piece, videos on Battle Spirits, and I'm still going to be making Gate Ruler content, but it's going to be somewhat reduced. I've got a bunch of Gate Ruler videos already recorded that I'm just going to start dropping in like outside of the typical 4-day schedule, I think, because they don't do like amazingly, and there's enough stuff to talk about for One Piece that I can probably get away with that without just like not uploading for a week. But we'll see what happens. Please do subscribe for all that stuff. And also the World Team Circuit just wrapped, so expect a video on that very, very soon. I won't spoil it but it's coming out. Yeah, anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching this video. I'm not going to get to 10 minutes because I'm not that much of a cheeky bastard, but I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and see you then. Bye.